Welcoming the Lord in the last days. If you want to see, it will be too late. Recently, as I was studying the scriptures about Jesus' resurrection, I discovered a critical message. In John 20:26-29, Thomas didn't believe Jesus had truly risen until he touched the scars on his hands. But Jesus said to him, "Thomas, because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are they which have not seen and yet have believed." On the surface, Jesus was speaking to Thomas, but this message is for all of us, especially today, as we live in the last days before his return. Jesus already warned us that before he comes again, there will be wars, plagues, earthquakes, famines, and much more things happening. Have you noticed these things happening? This means that he is already at the door knocking. Just as in Revelation 3:20, it says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and will dine with him and he with me." When Jesus returns, he first knocks on the doors of our hearts with his voice, calling out to those who truly long for him. If we hear his voice, we will recognize him and open our hearts to welcome him. Then we will be part of the wedding feast of the Lamb, sitting at his table. If we wait until we actually see him coming in glory before we believe, it will be too late. Just like Thomas, who refused to believe until he touched Jesus. By then, the opportunity will have already passed. This reminds me of Revelation 1:7. "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him." Why will the nations mourn when they see him? Because they missed the most precious opportunity to welcome him by faith. And only when they see him with their own eyes will they cry out in regret. In these last days, don't be a modern day doubting Thomas. Jesus is knocking on your heart. Do you hear him?